What's up, boss? You wanted to see me?
Hey, Bam, thanks for coming to my office. Happy New Year. And I just wanted to, say I'm sorry for the Christmas gift that I got you last year.
What? No! No! Cats!
Well, I know it was a banger of a Christmas gift. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. And for this new year, I wanted to clean the slate and start it off the right way. You've been asking me for a Bleach statue to showcase for the channel. I'm coming through for you.
Boss? Come on, man. Be serious.
No. I mean it.
Look at me in the eyes and tell me that you mean that.
All right, well, here... let me just, move the trusty sword. And, here you go.
Serious?
It's a thing of bleach. It's a thing of bleach. You thought it was a statue. Get back to work. Get back to work.
Hey everybody, Bam Collectibles here, back for another statue unboxing review for you. I cannot even tell you how many comments I've received over the many months asking for a Bleach statue unboxing, and here we have it, none other than Ichigo himself in his Mugetsu or Final Gesuga Tensho form. On here, we'll take a look and see the base. This is made by CLOUD Studio, a very reputable and long-time producing studio. We have the silhouette of him over here and the edition size over there on the left side below the logo. On the trim of the base, we'll see Ichigo's name, what looks to be like red reishi, and the red trim that circles throughout. On the top of the base, we'll see some nasty, really gray looking notches that are carved out that are later going to be holding some effect pieces. We'll see that circular, large round magnet. There are the notch where we can see his feet, and the right side there is not going to be connecting directly, but you can see the foot imprint where it's at, and another notch back there. Pretty ugly as it is, but we're going to dress this bad boy up soon. Speaking of reishi, look how crazy this is, the way that they sculpted it. It looks extremely wild, the way it's busting out of the ground here. We'll see the notch that's going to connect to the base and another round magnet that will attach to the other. That's how it's going to be housed and sticking to it, which usually you would see a piece of resin this large would be held on by like a steel rod of some sort, but the magnet is strong enough that it does hold it straight to the base. I love the blending of colors, as you can see there, and on this one as well, that it's going to be a dark red on the bottom and it flows up to that more transparent red on the top. What's pretty cool about the transparent red resin is that when you shine light on it, as you see here, you'll get little bits of orange if you hit the right angle on it. So it gives 3 different effects, right? You have that dark red, more of a black tone, lighter red, and some oranges. Now brace yourself, this is about to be ugly. Ichigo does not have his arms or his hair on. We will slowly get everything attached on here, but this is what it looks right out of the box. Looks like balding, armless Ichigo. Hideous, but it's going to look glorious as we build this together. So if we look at the feet here, we'll see all those wrappings that are going all throughout and up the leg as well. Only one leg does have a notch and that steel rod on there, and the way that the bottom of his outfit is just frayed and swaying from all the power that he is actually releasing in this moment as he's, I guess, unlocking or using this final ability. Taking a look at the arm sockets, it's really cool how they engineered this because when we attach the arms on later, they are going to look seamless as if they weren't sculpted separately, because it's going to attach where that black line is and also where the wrappings on Ichigo's shoulder are. Zooming into the face, you can see most of it being covered, but the level of intensity and seriousness in his eyes and eyebrows on the back side of his head, this is how the very large back piece of hair is going to be connecting, and then there'll also be a notch kind of on the top of that hair that will attach a smaller piece. We'll see coming up very soon, but he attaches to the base like so. Included as a freebie is this sword stand, which looks incredible as if it's made out of real wood. This is the substitute Soul Reaper symbol in the center with the addition signs. Look at those flames that were etched in there, and looks extremely realistic. This is actually made of resin, and it's painted to look like wood. We have CLOUD Studios logo there as well, but I can't believe that they included this as the edition size plaque. So brilliant. Most things are, really small things that you won't even display with it or like, but they also have Ichigo's Zanpakuto in this released Bankai form here. Incredible looking, and I'm here to tell you, it is made out of real steel. It's not sharp, it is pointy, but it's not sharp. It couldn't cut anything unless you stabbed it right through it. But really great attention to detail, perfect paint application, and it feels so real. You even have this chain here that's an actual real chain with some links. Because Ichigo in this form is not wielding a physical sword, it's really cool that they added this as an extra for him to have. I wish I had a piece of paper nearby or I'd slice through it, but that is how it looks like when you put it on the stand. I hope that's the right way. Maybe it's supposed to be facing up. I thought blade down would be safer or best. But here is Ichigo's right arm here. We'll see all that black wrapping that is going around his body. There's a notch that connects it to the body. Small little magnet there to hold it into place. Great use of the matte black paint, and also his skin looks like a semi-gloss, and really neat how they executed that. As I mentioned before, if you can see here, it looks seamless because it attaches right there where that black line is. And here is the other arm itself. Crazy how this one's sculpted, right? It's got the wrapping all throughout the arm, and we have this reddish black reishi that is just flowing through his arm. This is what's meant to form the, I guess, the reishi looking sword, or his Final Gesuga Tensho. Fun fact for you, I actually didn't start to watch Bleach until I was an adult, probably about 5 years ago, I think is the first time I started watching, and it's because of a game called Bleach Brave Souls. My brother actually got me into it, and I fell in love with the characters, the actual game. Man, I played it for probably a solid 2 or 3 years now, but such fun, good times. I'll never forget pulling this version of Ichigo in the game. But looking at the hair, it's extremely fragile, so some of these pieces you can push. You can see you don't want to actually press them against anything, or they would snap very easily. But an incredible sculpt. You have a lot of long flowing hair and that shorter looking mullet on top, and then there's that notch that connects to the back of his head with a very strong magnet, because this is a pretty heavy piece and it has to mount to him and not slip out or fall out, which it's really secure once you get it in there. Of course, he's still looking ridiculously goofy, like he's got that front bald spot. So here is the front piece of hair that's going to connect to the top part of the long black hair. Perfectly sculpted, got that little notch with the little metal peg there. I'm actually shocked they went with a metal peg because it's such a light piece of resin. You don't normally see that, but it just connects there on top. I do have to remove the arm first because it would press up against it. It kind of locks into place when you get that in there. Alright, now that is the Ichigo that you came to see. Now, I normally don't like museum posed statues where they're just standing there, but because of this moment, he's so epic and powerful looking, it is so perfect. Now, I always like to dress up my statues if I can, so I'm busting out my spotlight here, and if you plug that in the back, you can charge it. Underneath here, you have to flick a button to turn it on. You can find this actually on my Amazon store, BAM Collectibles Amazon. You can check it out for lights. It has four or five different lights. It's a white, red, green, and blue. There we go. 4 different color lights that you can do, and you could spotlight this in any direction. It's rechargeable, or you can plug it in and watch what happens when I stick the red behind him and dim these lights. That, my friend, is the sight of somebody about to get wrecked, and his name is Aizen. That is an incredible looking addition that you could also buy for a statue, or any statue that you're looking to dress up and add a little bit of light or color behind it. If you want to see more content on Bleach, let me know in the comments below what kind of characters you would like to see, and I enjoyed showcasing this today. As always, everybody, do what you love and love what you do. Bam out.